That's me.
Yeah, you don't have to use what I like.
Little Mike gotta stay over there.
What I can see because I'm blind. Yeah, this journey with you all is in this book. You're absolutely right. Like it definitely reveals so much vulnerability. Okay, Desiree's mine.
Approval. You was butt naked in that room.
You was, girl. You
Not just in the book, but with one another.
Yeah.
Because you know how what it's like when you go to an event to see people, but it's not the same as like bonding or connecting with people. And so through this residency in this book, we had a chance to like really kind of sit with each other for a minute and like get to know each other and share our poems like one-on-one and connect one-on-one in a way you can't do when you're out and about. You kind of like, hey, little piece, that was dope, what's up? And you kind of keep it moving. Plus you were in a gallery, Project for Empty Space, which I don't know if any of you all have been to, but it's not a black-owned gallery. It's all black folks in here.
Some of us.
Mostly black, brown. But I do feel like sometimes when we're not in a black or brown space, that we do feel a little bit intimidated or hesitant to share our full and true selves, like we hold back a little bit, or we're not sure how black we can be, how much of us they can take, or how much even we want to give. But it wasn't, so some of us had to deal with that. And I'm like, we want to stop denying ourselves opportunities because of some of those issues. Like we have to walk into spaces as our full selves. Like just be yourself, just be your full self in every space you go into. Not just black spaces, but every space, like everywhere. You just walk up in there like I'm. Why should you lose out on opportunities that are available to you? So that was to practice and challenge that. That was part of what we did in our residency. But the women in this poem were kind of like I say a cushion for me because I had to challenge myself to write a poem about something that I had never shared before. I can't believe I'm reading it here.
You broke us off.
I'm gonna cry. Okay. Absolutely. It was hard. But I had my sisters with me. And Amina signed my sister's books. And she said, women united can never be defeated. And so my sister's poems around mine were like a cushion and a protection. And I'm getting way too much of it. Procrastinating.
My body is ready. Show it to me, girl.
You nasty.
This poem basically for sexual assault survivors. And it was really my first time acknowledging publicly and out loud my experience. And I've never shared it with any man. And I'm in here right now.
So listen what you want.
It's called The Polite Poem. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Your memories are not wrong. They are not embellished. And yet, you cannot stop smiling through the pain of them because others cannot carry the weight. If I'm being polite, I'd say, he didn't mean to hurt me. He He's not a monster. But if I'm being real, I'd say he didn't care to notice. His disrespect was intentional, a disregard that left stains, wounds, a wilderness of worry and shame. Stop resisting, he said. Don't fight me, he said. Do you even care to notice what women want of this moment? I want to remember it right. I don't want to remember it at all. My nonverbal objections ignored repeatedly, over and over, I froze. Did as he demanded, did not fight. Looking at myself outside of myself. You know how when people try to cross the street when a car is coming, some people run across to avoid the collision. Why do some people freeze in the middle of the street, hoping the car will not hit them? Maybe my memories are wrong. I will go back to this 100 times. I struggled against the naming of it, naming him, ruining him and me. No one told us about the suffering or the silence, the withholding or the denials, looking at myself outside of myself. Thank you.
Y'all make some more noise for Dr. Fayemi Shakur. There's a reason I put the title of her name.